The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Time for sports brought to you by the Marquee Network. Stream Cubs baseball at watchmarquee.com.
The Q101 Morning Crew. Sports.
And it's been pretty brutal for both teams lately. I couldn't believe the Cubs game went after midnight with that rain delay, a 3-hour rain delay on Saturday. But
Unbelievable.
They've now lost 9 of 11, lost 5-2 yesterday, fall to the Reds, and then the White Sox lost 6-3 to the Brewers yesterday. So both teams in a tailspin right now. Now, what happened in the White Sox game, at least there was something interesting in a situation with Tommy Pham, who was coming around third and was waved in to go in to home plate. And he missed it by a mile. Missed it by that much. How about Willie Contreras was there for the Brewers and then talked some smack to him a little bit. And then this happened. Here's the call.
Here's the throw to the plate. And he's out. And Contreras is barking at him. Tommy Pham barking back. He's not backing down. He doesn't like that. And now home plate umpire Edwin Jimenez has to hold back Pham. Nah, we ain't taking that. We ain't taking that from the Brewers. I don't care how many L's we got this year. We ain't taking that.
Yikes. I don't care how many L's we got. We're going to fight.
Yeah, at least we're going to fight.
Yeah, who are the old Knicks back in the Knicks-Pacers series? We're going to either win the fight or the game.
Well,
One of
I don't
them.
know. At least the Knicks won some games.
They won some games.
This is loser behavior all around. As much as I have tried to come around on John Schifrin's calls because he's obviously replacing Jason Benetti, thank you to White Sox ownership for letting him go to Detroit, the best play-by-play guy in the game. Not a fan of this call. Not a fan of what Tommy Pham said in the aftermath of the game either.
And here's what he said.
One-run ball game, close play at the plate. And actually, it wasn't close. It was a shallow fly ball to left field. You would expect the left fielder to throw the base runner out on that play, but third base coach sends you got to go. I'm nailed out at home by a mile. I'm going to the dugout, and I hear the tough guy with all the hoorah. So I'll never start anything, but I'll be prepared to finish it. There's a reason why I do all kinds of fighting in the off season, because I'm prepared to somebody up. So take it as what it is.
That case, what is it that you don't like about that?
Mainly that he is a hold me back tough guy. And I don't know, in the offseason, I would maybe spend some time on baseball rather than fighting.
I agree.
They spend so much time on baseball. That was a very, very long season. You could have one other hobby.
Yeah, but also, like I said, he wasn't held back that much.
No.
One guy put his hand on his chest. Hey, don't go out there. He's yelling.
That's a strong guy.
Don't talk. And then
that guy focuses on bench pressing in his offseason.
But then don't talk about after the game how you work on fighting and you've got a great, 1, 2, 3 punch unless you want to show it to us. If you're going to do it, then go do it. Be like Brzezinski or, why am I drawing a blank on the Cubs pitcher that got charged on the mound and then he went and football tackled the guy running to the base? This is an old play. But, I'm drawing a blank on his name.
This can't be recent.
No, it isn't. It isn't recent, but I'm drawing a blank on the pitcher that did that. He actually played college football. What is his name?
Oh, not Jeff Smarja.
No, not Jeff Smarja, who also
college football.
Also a badass.
Yes, he was a badass.
I'm sure a texter will say it in a second, and I'll feel like an idiot. That's too bad.
I just feel like with the Tommy Pham thing, and I don't know what Contreras said to him, but there's only a few things that wouldn't be justified. Pham was out by a mile, and then he popped up and started barking. I just don't. This is what happens when you lose 11 straight, and you're on pace to be the worst team in Major League Baseball history.
I'm sure Willie Contreras said, missed it by that much.
Which he would have been in the right to do because he did.
Missed it by about 4 feet. More fighting going on.
Was it Kyle Farnsworth?
Kyle Farnsworth, that's who I was thinking of.
Sarah, the 219 delivers. First one on the text line to get it.
Have you ever seen that video of Kyle Farnsworth, Kenzie?
I feel like I haven't, which I'm disappointed.
Oh, my God.
I'm looking it up.
Thank you so much for checking in on Kyle Farnsworth, Sarah, in the 219. I drew a blank on his name. What a hit. You going to watch it right now? Or
I'm trying to pull it up.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to move on with more fighting. We'll come back and talk about it.
I'm going to watch
You
this.
watch the video, Kenzie. Kennedy Carter slammed Caitlin Clark on social media.
Damn, he tackled it. Sorry. Wow.
Oh, man.
Woo.
That's what you do if you say you can fight. Don't talk about it afterward.
Go.
Yeah.
That was good.
Kyle Farnsworth was a monster. God, I love that.
I got to watch that bigger I'm going to find a better.
Expanded on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm going to find a.
Do you want me to wheel in a big screen TV like I'm a substitute teacher?
I want to see that at the theater. That was great.
One of the great moments. Oh, my God. So
That's what I'm talking about.
also fighting the Chicago Sky and the Indiana Fever, where Indiana Fever has, of course, Caitlin Clark, and the Chicago Sky had Kennedy Carter. Kind of a backup comes in there and just hip checks Caitlin Clark, knocks her down. They've been fined for not showing up for interviews later on afterward to talk about it. Angel Reese, the player, who cheered her when she did it. Of course, if you don't know anything about the WNBA and college women's basketball, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese, big rivals in college, now playing against each other in the WNBA.
But I just think that should be exciting. Like, it shouldn't be so negative. Like, oh, they're here and I hate that. It should be this motivating battle of talent. Like, that should be kick ass. That
Women
should be,
promoting women.
Well, that should be, Michael Jordan against Kobe. Like, how exciting. And they learn stuff from each other. You know what I mean? Like, it should have that oomph to it.
Well, the thing is, and in those days, of course, you remember the Bulls-Pistons series, like Michael Jordan got beat on, and there was a lot of player fights in those days. However, this is a little different because Caitlin Clark is just getting leveled. I mean, a cheap shot, leveled
well,
to
if
this
she'd work
point.
on her fighting in the offseason.
I guess she has to she hangs out with them, she'll get there.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101. Some audio of the day. Stuff that you'll maybe stay with you the rest of the day once you hear it. So let's start off with this one. It's an Amazon driver who delivered a package to a home in Massachusetts, and the home was on fire, and he didn't tell anybody. He just dropped the package off and kept going on.
What do you mean by home was on fire?
It was not a small fire. There was smoke billowing out of a home, and he dropped the package off and kept moving.
Was it near a fireplace? The smoke.
Like a fireplace, like a... What do you mean by a fireplace?
Like a chimney.
Oh.
And you're just like, well, that seems normal.
I thought you meant a firehouse, and you were calling where the firefighters are a fireplace.
No, like a little chimney action.
No, if the whole roof was a chimney, then yes. The entire roof burned, the house is in ruins.
Ruh-roh.
Here's the audio apology from Amazon.
It's a little disturbing to know that this could have been prevented. If you see a fire, maybe call 911 or the fire department before you go on to your next delivery. The customer service lady said I spoke to 2 managers and they're not willing to take your call because it wasn't their fault with the fire.
You know how Amazon has to take a picture when they drop something off?
Yeah.
I so badly want to see that picture with a literal fire in the background, like, and delivered.
I mean, maybe he had dinner reservations. I don't know, but there's more audio here of that.
And again, it wasn't to place blame. It was really more of an educational piece. Like, hey, maybe you can use this information to teach your drivers a little bit better to, if you see something, say something, especially a fire.
Especially a fire. So the people weren't home, but they came home and their house was gone.
Hey, but at least their package was there.
Package was there. There
On
you go.
time, baby.
That's right.
The guy's like, seems like I did my job. I can't believe I'm in trouble.
I don't know why everybody's looking at me.
Yeah, it's like, not a firefighter, Amazon delivery guy. Package was there.
Here's a random video, some audio from a woman on TikTok just trying to pet a turtle, a snapping turtle, if you will.
Hey, what you doing, little man? What you doing, little man? You a little pet.
Oh, shit.
Who pets a turtle?
I just love it when nature wins.
Right.
Like people trying to do a funny little video on TikTok, and I was on there, oh, nope, petting a snapping turtle. What do you think's going to happen?
The thing is with snapping turtles that you have to be careful is they got quite a reach around that people don't expect.
Really?
Yes.
Why do you, whoa. Why do you know this about snapping turtles?
I know a lot about snapping turtles because I was terrified of them because we used to have a lot near our house while I was growing up. And so I know how to spot one. I know the difference. They have a much more jagged back than other turtles, all this. But listen, what people don't realize is, one, you need the jaws of life. Once they clamp, it's the clamp of a turtle, for a snapping turtle, is not supposed to be lifted up. So sometimes you have to go to that, like, it has to be removed once it clamps on you. It's not like a bite, okay? Also, if you think like other turtles, you'll grab a turtle, like, from the shell on the side because they pee on you otherwise if you try to move them out of the road. A snapping turtle can reach you there, which some people don't realize if they try to move snapping turtles, they have a huge reach around on their neck. Not a safe place. What?
I'm just trying to think of the reach around when you say it on their neck, like...
You don't understand. Like, if you're grabbing their shell from the back
Yeah.
to move them out of the
Their
road.
neck can still get you. They can get there.
you. It's like unbelievable. That thing just keeps coming. It's like so far it can reach back.
Did you learn this from experience or someone told you before you had this incident?
I don't know. I just know a lot about snapping turtles. I was very scared of them. I haven't. Listen, their necks don't go as far as I think they can because the one will be across the street. And I'm like, I have to get out of here. Like, I think it can. I'm like, the thing's gonna, like, it's gonna come all the way over here, like go gadget. It terrifies me.
Okay.
Do you ever think about the things that Kenzie doesn't know compared to her snapping turtle knowledge that she just dropped on us?
What's that supposed to mean?
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Lauren's on her way in to take you through the rest of this glorious Monday. It's going to be 80 and sunny. And also today, remember, Shinedown. Put that in your phone right now at 3 o'clock to make sure you turn on Q101's Facebook page and YouTube channel. We broadcast live. Brent Smith of Shinedown, our performance, and deep discussion on mental health. This is what he wanted to do with you guys and our Q101 listeners. So selected people are in the lounge. It'll be packed, and then it'll be broadcast live on our Facebook page. So make sure you attend the event. Case, what do you got for takeaways here?
Joe in Downers Grove checked in, and I like that he said we in his takeaway, we as a collective community here, only have a couple more weeks to get a booby burger.
Well, wait. Only a few more weeks at Heavenly Bodies because the food trucks are on their way.
That's right. And Kenzie, thank you for clarifying.
I don't want people to go off the road in fear, you know? Whoa, settle down.
And that's going to be an army of booby burger food trucks, I'd imagine.
Well, they're going to have different sizes all the way from A to D cup, so it's good to know.
That's right, exactly. Kenzie?
Now, Felipe said, takeaway, everyone's going to have a great year, unless you're Kenzie, because Kenzie's going to have a horrible year.
She got a rock.
No.
That's just science, baby.
And finally, Sandy checked in from 630. The amount of times Kenzie said, quote, reach around in the span of 2 minutes was mind-boggling.
I was trying to describe snapping turtles. It's very difficult to say.
Well, you really do have to go to the podcast to see where these conversations came from in case what is on there.
Well, today on the podcast, we had a conversation about birds at around 6:40 this morning that I haven't been able to stop thinking about whether or not birds get tired when they're in the sky. That full conversation is there for you on the Brian and Kenzie podcast. Also, a lot of Heavenly Bodies talk today. Obviously, the club is going away in Elk Grove Village, which is very sad. We were not expecting management from Heavenly Bodies to give us a call and clear the air on some things that have been said about that club.
Did they?
That is all on the Brian and Kenzie podcast, as well as, if you just got here, Kenzie laid down the law on snapping turtles just a few minutes ago.
I'm just trying to do my part.
National Geographic over here.
I know, no kidding.
And you miss a moment, miss a lot, go to the podcast. The entire show is there in segments. Case snaps it up all perfectly like a snapping turtle, chops it up. I reached on that one, sorry.
Did you a little reach around?
Yeah, sorry, a little reach around on that.
Reached more than a snapping turtle.
Q101.com, Spotify, Apple, wherever you get your podcasts.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.